will be recording the session. So I hope all the students are able to hear us and are ready to go through the whole process of getting listed on Amazon. क्योंकि especially जो Amazon कारीगर है, that is for the students and entrepreneurs who are skilled in handlooms and handicraft, जो अपना अपना handicraft का store, अपना handloom store Amazon पे list करना चाहते हैं, right? So now, without taking much time, I would request Aamir sir to please take over the session.
All right. पहले तो नमस्ते सबको. Thank you so much, SACC, for allowing me to have this session. I've had a special relationship with Vineet over the past couple of months that we've been engaging. And Vineet is a person who's always been insisting we should have this session as such over there. मैं बहुत आभारी हूँ कि आज टाइम मिला है. बहुत सारे लोग हैं यहाँ पे, about 40 और स्टूडेंट्स हैं. तो basically before we get into what Amazon कारीगर is and everything of that sort, मैं ऑडियंस से सुनना चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग Amazon पे बेचना क्यों चाहते हैं. आपको क्या जानकारी है Amazon के बारे में? आप थोड़ा अगर 4-5 लोग अनम्यूट करके बोल सकते हैं कि हाँ सर, ये मेरा this is exactly what I think it is, or yeah, this is my objective of selling on Amazon. So it becomes an easier understanding for me from where everybody is at this stage. आप बोल सकते हैं please?
I would request जितने भी हमारे साथ students जुड़े हैं, entrepreneurs जुड़े हैं, startups जुड़े हैं, वो उनमें से कोई भी अपना माइक अनम्यूट करके इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर दे कि वो Amazon के साथ क्यों जुड़ना चाहते हैं. What's the reason? आपका पर्पस क्या है? We have a lot of students and startups here. I can see. कोई भी आप में से अगर अनम्यूट करके बताएं कि आप Amazon पे क्या करना चाहते हैं, क्यों जुड़ना चाहते हैं बेसिकली Amazon से. Yes, I can see Saloni अगर आप अनम्यूट करके बताना चाहें. स्टार्टअप स्टूडेंट्स, आप लोग अपने माइक को अनम्यूट करके.
I think that there is an issue that they are not able to unmute as such of there, so
okay. I think there is some issue with the unmuting, but we have an answer from Saloni. She's saying, I am Saloni, I make paintings, I want to sell my paintings on Amazon. Okay. So Priyanka, आप भी इस तरीके से अगर बता सके. Priyanka? आप बाकी स्टूडेंट से आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट, बाकी स्टार्टअप एंटरप्रेन्योर से आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट कि अगर आप अपना हैंड रेज करें सो दैट वी कैन टेक दी. प्रियंका, आर यू एबल टू अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ? आई वाज एबल टू अनम्यूट यू. मैंने आपको अनम्यूट कर दिया है प्रियंका, आप करो. आई हैव आस्क्ड टू. हाँ जी, अब बताइए.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I'm Priyanka, and I have started with an idea, Shishaknari healthcare products, where I want to take care of various health issues related to girls and women. like menstruation problems, licoria, and pains during the menstruation, heavy bleeding, and abnormal bleeding. And I am creating a platform where I can want to bring various health products, and by using these products, the women can healthy and empowered. सो मैम मैं इसीलिए अमेजोन पे अपने प्रोडक्ट्स लॉन्च करना चाहती हूँ ताकि वुमेन्स को मतलब अवेयरनेस हो सके इस चीज के बारे में. थैंक यू.
Okay, very good. So we have in the chat box from Meena. Also, I'm Meena. I want to do Amazon affiliate marketing through Amazon. Okay, great. So anybody else who has raised hand? Akash, Sumit, I have asked you to unmute yourself. Are you able to unmute yourself? Please check. Sumit Kumar, you had raised your hand. Vijay, आप अपने आप को unmute कर सकते हैं?
हेलो मैम.
Yes, Sumit. बताइए.
मैम मैं अपनी प्रोडक्ट को अमेज़न पे सेल अपनी ग्रोथ करने के लिए करना चाहता हूँ.
ओके, वेरी गुड. तो आप किस तरीके का प्रोडक्ट करते हैं सुमित? व्हाट आर योर प्रोडक्ट्स?
मैम मैं डेकोरेशन से रिलेटेड आइटम्स होती हैं जैसे वो आइटम्स मैं अमेज़न पे सेल करना चाहता हूँ.
ओके, तो ये हैंडमेड प्रोडक्ट्स हैं सारे डेकोरेशंस के?
यस मैम.
वेरी गुड. सो यस, सुमित ने वो कर दिया है कि he wants to sell his handmade decorative items and he wants to sell them on Amazon. ठीक है. आकाश, I have unmuted you. आप अपने आप को अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं. आपने हैंड रेज किया था.
यस मैम, एक्चुअली वही एक इशू के बारे में आपसे बोलना चाह रहा था क्योंकि काफी स्टूडेंट्स अनम्यूट नहीं कर पा रहे थे.
ओके.
और बाकी अमेज़न कारीगर के बारे में बोलना चाहूंगा मैं कि अमेज़न कारीगर ने काफी अच्छा एक अपॉर्चुनिटी दिया है स्टार्टअप्स को, स्टूडेंट्स को, एक छोटे से लेवल पे से स्टार्ट करके बड़े लेवल तक पहुंचना. क्योंकि आजकल के जो स्टार्टअप्स और स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाते इतना परसेंट ऑफ कमीशन टू अमेज़न. सो आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक्स अमेज़न कारीगर और टू Sacc India which provided these opportunities to our students and startups. So very well, I like this session. I would really like forward to this.
Okay, great. Thank you, Akash. Thank you so much. So I would let everybody know that Akash is working with Sacc India team in Faridabad and काफी सारे बच्चे इनके साथ जुड़ रहे हैं, अपना स्टार्टअप कर रहे हैं, अपने entrepreneurship journey start कर रहे हैं. तो you know, he is working on ground level, so he knows the queries and the problems they are facing. So he is now able to understand कि कितना importance है. इसीलिए he wanted to, you know, be grateful to Amazon that they are giving this platform. So okay, so ma'am,
ma'am, yeah, can I please, ma'am, I have Akash with me.
Okay.
He has a question. Akash, पूछ लो बच्चे.
हेलो मैम.
हेलो आकाश.
मैम मेरा फूड स्टार्टअप है जो गुड़गांव में है, तो मैं हैंड बिटन कॉफी काफी अच्छी सेल करता हूँ. तो अगर मैं अमेज़न पे हैंड बिटन कॉफी अगर सेल करूँ तो कैसा रिस्पांस रहेगा?
Okay, right. So Aamir sir, I think we have got a lot of questions and so मेरे साथ भी एक स्टार्टअप जुड़ी हुई है अमरजीत करके. शी इज डूइंग उनका जो स्टार्टअप है अमृत धारा. तो वो भी कह रही हैं कि मुझे टेराकोटा प्रोडक्ट्स, जो उनके टेराकोटा प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, जो उनके क्ले से बने हुए प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, मिट्टी से बने हुए प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, उनको वो अमेज़न पे किस तरीके से सेल कर सके. तो वो भी हमारे साथ जुड़ी हुई हैं. उनका भी ये क्वेश्चन था. So sir, I hope we have got these questions. So anybody else? Yes, I cannot see any hand raised. So yes.
Okay, so पहले तो I mean Akash ji and SACC team, first of all thank you so much for organizing this session. I mean यहाँ पे काफी ज्यादा टर्नआउट है and I mean बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है मुझे कि there are so many good questions that are coming across over here as such. All right. I mean the only thing is that I switch between English and Hindi, so I mean I hope you guys get me. If you don't get me, please let me know. I will try my best to do the entire session in Hindi as such. I mean, Hindi is not my native language as such over here.
No problem, sir. We are good with both the languages, but
sure, perfect.
Yes,
perfect. So a little background about myself before I get to answering your questions as such over here. my name's Aamir. I've been working in Amazon for the past 4 years now. I've been with the Amazon Karigar team for a good 6 months. We majorly work from a Good for India perspective in Amazon Karigar, where we are now focusing on, we have 30 plus government emporiums along with us, and we have impacted a good number of 12 lakh artisans, and we have across, and we are looking to positively impact a lot more in the years to come. All right. Amazon Karigar is a very strategic program that enables entrepreneurs, handmade, handloom related entrepreneurs in order to showcase their products on the Amazon marketplace ecosystem, where that allows them in order to grow, structure, and gain the necessary guidance in order to become bigger and better sellers down the future over here. All right. Amazon Karigar is basically a program that allows handloom, handicraft entrepreneurs like yourself and from a Good from India perspective to have major advantages compared to the other Amazon sellers due to the nature of the program. All right. And in order to get into this program, you actually have to prove to us that allows, the first thing is that the product should be handmade, handicraft, or you should have an artisan card in order to showcase your talents to us and completely prove that this is a complete handmade or handloom product as such over here. All right. Now, we do understand that when it comes to apparels or other handloom, handicraft products, that there could be certain amount of machine involvement. All right. Now, with machine involvement, what happens is, we do allow that, but it has to have some sort of handwork related on it. All right. Now, for example, if I take to say the block printing part of it, any product that is block printed, the cloth that is cut out is going to be from the machine. I mean, my handmade cloth cutting is a skillful art that India is losing day by day. But when it comes to the machine cloth, but block printing is an art that India has safeguarded for a number of years as such of them. All right. So we are okay with that. I mean, all you have to do is just send across your products to the SACC team. The SACC team will share it across with me. I will review it, and then after that, we can take it forward from there. All right. So, thank you all for such a large turnout. I'm very happy to address all your questions. But what I will first do is that I will just give you a quick background on how Amazon works and how the entire ecosystem of Amazon works as such over here. All right. So in Amazon, we have something known as a marketplace ecosystem. All right. Now, the true definition of a marketplace ecosystem is an ecosystem that allows anybody to come on the Amazon platform and start selling their products from day one itself without any, after passing the mandatory rules and regulation check over here and registering your account as such, it becomes very easy in order to flow across your ecosystem over here. All right. Now, the beauty of a marketplace ecosystem is such that unless and until you have a sale of your product, all right, you do not need to pay anything at all in order to sell on Amazon as such here. All right. There are services of Amazon like the fulfillment centers of Amazon, where if you keep your products, you will be charged a certain amount. But that depends on the kind of length, the timeline that you've kept your products for. And I can dive into the details after this, or you can connect with me after this or offline also in order to get details for this as such for them. All right. So coming specifically across to the questions that they were asked in a couple of in the earlier part of this conversation, Amazon Karigar is a program that enables anything that is handloom, handicraft on the marketplace ecosystem as such over here, that allows the artisan to showcase their skills and in order to move across their products from being in the only offline space and coming onto Amazon, the largest marketplace ecosystem in India, in order to grow and develop a good number of customers across India and showcase their products across over here as well. All right. We do allow anything from paintings to food items to handmade terracotta pots to anything of that sort of here, and we have a lot of scope in order to grow across in these areas as such. All right. So what I will do is that if everybody can see my screen, if I can just get a few responses in the chat box over here.
So
cool.
We are getting
Cool, perfect. So I'll just quickly walk you through the Amazon Karigar presentation that I have prepared for you guys. And if there is any details or anything of that sort over here, do let me know. Do reach out to me, and you can stop me at any point of time during this conversation over here, so that you can address the particular questions that come across. All right. So as I said, Amazon Karigar offers about 1.5 lakh handmade products, and we have a wide selection from about 12 lakh artisans with 30. The number was 25, but now it's gone up to 30 because 5 more government emporiums have been coming across, and we are actively working with other government emporiums in order to get them on board and showcase their products as well. Saloni, what you can do is you can reach out to SACC in terms of registry, and they will help you. They will collect a few details across from you, and they will share it across with me, and I can help you with the rest of the steps forward over there. I hope that answers your question. Now, this is our Amazon Karigar storefront page in order to showcase the different types of artwork that we have over here. So we have handloom, we have woodcraft, we have blue pottery, which is very specific to certain segments in India. We have brass handicraft and the jewelry as such over here. All right. This was basically done in order to encourage and showcase the different art types that we have across India. The more unique the art, the better it is for customers who do not know that this sort of art exists across India, except for your own hometown or the surrounding areas around it as such of them. All right. Just stepping away from the presentation for a minute, with the oncoming of the pandemic that hit us in 2019 and 2020, and it's still ongoing as such over here, what we have realized is that a lot of artisans have been impacted because they have not been able to showcase their talent and their products through the different methodologies and through the different trade shows or the craft shows that used to happen back in the day. All right. So with that in mind, it's become very important in order to learn the art of e-commerce and in order to structure out a method in which these sellers come across. And that is where Amazon Karigar particularly fits in terms of enabling these artisans to come online with guidance support and referral fee benefits and the additional other marketing benefits that we provide over here. That enables them to, one, get a better, a larger audience interested in their product, and second, in order to help them grow and develop their business as such over here. All right. So I'm going to move forward from this point. This is just some of our government partners that we have a contact with: Bionica, Biswa Bangla, Jharcraft, Poombar, Tantuja, Tribes India. All of Tribes India is along with us. We have the APCO team, which is along with us. Recently, we have got a sign up with the government of Ladakh. We've got 2 more government emporiums from Odisha. That is, we have Bastralay, which is a recent development that has come in over here. We have another one that is coming in terms of from Manipur, which is the Pantoibi selection, which should be launching very soon on the Amazon Karigar platform as such here as well. All right. Okay. So now this is a slide that will be of very great importance to all of you. Yes, Vaneet, I hear you. I will include it. So joining through Amazon Karigar, what is the major benefit that you get over here as such? All right. So number one, you get a subsidized referral fee. As Akash pointed out earlier in the call, the subsidized referral fee is of significant importance to artisans like yourself and startups like yourself. All right. Now, when it comes to subsidized referral fee, Amazon has different referral fees for different categories of products that are sold through the Amazon platform, through the Amazon marketplace. All right. Now, we have referral fees ranging from 2% all the way up to about 30 or 40%, depending on the category of the product and everything of that sort. Baljeet, बेसिकली मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि Amazon पे बेचने से काफी फी वेरिएशंस होते हैं. सो बेसिकली अगर आप Amazon पे बेचना चाहते हो तो एक रेफरल फी कंपोनेंट होता है आपका, यानी कि सेलिंग ऑन Amazon फी. सो जब भी आपका कोई प्रोडक्ट आके खरीदता है, यानी कि मैं अगर कस्टमर हूं और मैं आपका प्रोडक्ट खरीदूंगा तो आपको अमेजोन को थैंक यू बोलने के लिए कुछ एक थोड़ा सा रेफरल फी देना पड़ता है, ठीक है। तो दिस इज बेसिकली इस रेफरल फी का ये मतलब होता है कि अमेजोन ने कस्टमर को लेके आए आपके प्रोडक्ट पे लेके आए हैं, तो आप उनको एक छोटा सा फी दे रहे हो जो बेसिकली आपको आगे आई मीन जो आई मीन बेसिकली इन टर्म्स ऑफ द प्लेटफॉर्म लेवल फी जो बोलते हैं। So Amazon Pay, there is a lot of different categories, a lot of different products that come across over here. And what happens is that we have noticed that a lot of artisans, जो artisans का होता है, वो उनके पास काफी ज्यादा margin नहीं रहते हैं as such. So because of these issues, what Amazon Karigar has come in and said is that we will cap the referral fee at 8%. All right. Now, what we mean by capping the referral fee at 8% is that we will not let the referral fee component go beyond 8% at any point of time. All right. Now, with this in confirmation over here, for example, if I take the apparel segment, all right. Now, apparel in Amazon attracts a selling on Amazon fee of nearly about 15 to 18%, depending on the price of the product, depending as per the different components of the product itself over here. All right. So, with that in mind, Amazon Karigar caps it at 8%. So when we cap it at 8% over here, it becomes very easy in order for you to have the margin and in order for you to basically improve your selection as such. All right. But now coming on to the other side of it, grocery on Amazon is charged at 4.5%. All right. Now, if you have a grocery product that I think has been raised a little earlier than this conversation, where in terms of that, you will still be charged at the 4.5% as such over there. In case if that fee ever goes beyond the 8% mark, as such, you will not be charged beyond the 8% mark as long as you are with the Amazon Karigar program. All right. I'm going to take a pause over here. If there are any questions or anything of that sort, please do let me know. Beyond that, I will carry on to the other benefits that we use in order to enhance the Karigar program as such.
Definitely. So students and startups, अगर आपके कोई भी queries हैं, please हमें chat box में लिख दीजिए. So sir Baljeet is saying that please sir थोड़ा हिंदी में कर दीजिए. So students, sir is trying to present in Hindi and English both, right? तो अगर आपकी कहीं पे भी queries हैं, questions हैं, तो आप please उनसे पूछिए. अभी तक जितना इन्होंने बताया है आपको, अगर आपको कुछ भी उनसे पूछना है, so please you can write it in the chat box. And if everything is clear, so we can get yes or a thumbs up from all the students. Okay. Yes. So we can we are getting yes, so we can move further.
Okay.
Okay. So,
yeah.
So we have a question from Saloni. I want to ask, we need GST number to sell product on Amazon or not? So fees kitni hoti hai? Okay.
Acha. So let me take up Saloni's question first. Dekhiye Saloni ji, I mean, with the government of India rules coming in and stating very clearly that if you have to sell over a marketplace ecosystem, you do need a GST as such, because when it comes to Amazon and when it comes to a marketplace or the e-commerce segment as such over here, you cannot control where orders come from. All right. And that is why, even though you have different rules and regulations that clearly state that from an artisan standpoint, you do not need to have a GST for if you don't have a turnover of 20 lakhs or something like that as per the latest rules. But in the e-commerce industry, you need to have a GST in order to sell your products as such over here. And as one of the mandate requirements of Amazon, it is essential that you have a GST before you even get your selling account registered in order to help and grow your products across over there as such. All right. Priyanka, fees is subject to the category of the products that you're selling in. All right. Now, with different products attract different category fees and different details as such over there. What I will do is that let me send across a link to Vineet after this call, and I would let Vineet share that across with you, or the SACC team to share that across with you, so you can understand your product category that you fall under and the nature of fees that it attracts. All right. But in case, I just want to reiterate one thing over here, that if your product category fees is above 8%, all right, what happens is that we will be, and if you come in through the Karigar program and you qualify for the Karigar program, we will be restricting that and capping that fees at 8%. All right. और कोई questions है या कोई is there any other further questions or anything of that sort? Please do let me know.
So okay, so Priyanka is answering to your question. It's I sell herbal products.
Herbal products, I mean, I'm not sure which particular category it falls under, because see, herbal products, there are two subcategories that it comes under. So Priyanka ji, what I will do is that I'll just share across the link to the SACC team, and I mean, we can take this offline as well for the benefit of everyone.
So Priyanka, आप don't worry. Sir is saying कि वो हमारे साथ एक link share कर देंगे, and we'll take this offline. So don't worry about it. We'll take care of this. So sir, we have no question in the chat box. I want to ask some mechanical tools are how much do tools include? Okay. So
Sanya Yadav ji, I mean, basically mechanical tools is something that I mean, we need to I need to see the product first over here, because जब कोई mechanical tools का होता है, then it falls under something known as a BISS category. All right. So I don't think that qualifies for Karigar, but just do one thing. Excuse me, share that across with the SACC team. आप SACC को भेज दीजिए, ये वो मुझे भेज देंगे, मैं एक बारी verify करके I will get back to the SACC team accordingly as such. I hope that clarifies, Sanya ji.
Okay, so we think we are okay. So one more question we have. So मैं earthen products बनाती हूँ, कि क्या मुझे GST number लेना पड़ेगा?
हाँ जी, जरूरी है.
Okay, right. So okay. We can proceed further.
Okay, all right. So in order to sell on Amazon Karigar and in order to sell on Amazon as such over here, we do have a lot of imaging and cataloging and the other essential support that is necessary in order to help you grow across. All right. So what happens is that we will provide you with training in order to help you understand how to navigate through the Amazon ecosystem. All right, how to understand your backend panel, which is known as the seller central panel over here, and in order to help you with personalized suggestions to grow your account through our account management ecosystem that is present over here as such. All right, as part of a Good for India initiative, Amazon Karigar is offering at the time of launch that we will provide free imaging and cataloging support for the products that you are launching across. All right. What will happen over here is that we will specifically organize the photo shoot, and we will entertain and we will cover the photo shoot for the first time. All right. So if you're launching with say 30 products, 50 products, 70 products, we will cover the entire photo shoot for that as such, including the cataloging support as such over there. All right. G Arun ji, you have a question?
Arun, आपने hand raise किया है. If you have any question, please ask. Unmute करके. I have helped you to unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself and ask the question. Okay. Oh, I think he has. Arun, अगर आपका कोई question है तो आप chat box में डाल दीजिए, या तो because we have helped you to unmute yourself, आप अपने आप को unmute भी कर सकते हैं. Okay, मैम mute नहीं हो रहा है. अभी आप कर सकते हो unmute. मैंने आपको unmute करने के लिए. आप unmute कर सकते हो अरुण. Okay, so meanwhile अरुण जब तक तो नहीं हो रहा है मैम. Okay. So we have a question in the chat box from Saloni. There is any minimum quantity criteria for selling paintings?
No, there is no minimum criteria for selling paintings because we understand that paintings are unique and they are one of a kind. So the more number of paintings that you have, the better and wider selection for yourself as such over there, because different paintings appeal to different people as such over here.
Right. So Arun has written his question, ma'am. Amazon store open कैसे करते हैं, ma'am? Please answer. Okay. So Arun, don't worry. Yes, sir. Please continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So Arun, आप अपना information जो है SACC team के साथ share कर दीजिए. They will send it across to me, and they will and I will enable the rest of the process accordingly.
Arun, I would request आप chat box में अपना center name, कहाँ से आप center, कौन से center, Sacc center से belong करते हैं, and we'll get back to you. आप अपना phone number भी हमें दे सकते हैं, so that we can get in touch with you. ठीक है? तो हम आप center का name and number अपना दे दीजिए. We'll get back to you on this. और हम आपको सारी guidance दे देंगे कि आप किस तरीके से Amazon पे अपने आप को store create कर सकते हैं. So sir ने अभी जहाँ पे छोड़ा था, I would just repeat the thing कि sir was saying कि sir जो Amazon में सारी जो photo shoot है and the availability of cataloging will be provided to us, right? So we can move further. So I request you to move further.
Yeah. So just in terms of this, just covering two more points over here. We have increased customer visibility that we provide through our different Amazon Karigar store that I was just opening up on the side over there. And we also provide additional marketing support in terms of leveraging and growing your brands as such. All right. Now, coming on to the key benefits over here, I'm just going to take a pause over here in order for everybody to just quickly run through this. It's basically something that I've already covered in a previous conversation. But if you have any further questions on this, more than happy to answer and take it forward accordingly. Also, I mean, I will be this deck. I will be sharing this deck across with the SACC team. So, in case if you have any questions on that, you're more than welcome to ask. I mean, you can circle back to me on the same as well later on. All right. Moving forward, what happens over here is that okay, so now these are some questions that we have got across different areas as such over here. So reach more customers. Do customers in South India know about your products? What about customers in Northeast India? All right. How do you tap into today's new generation of online shopping? Amazon is basically visited by more than 1 crore worth of people in just a single day across the country as such. All right. Amazon social handles have a combined reach of over 4.8 million customers who we reach out to and who we attract in order to gain more information across and ensure that we have the right segment and right indication in order to go across. All right. Amazon Karigar has its own social media handles and its own Instagram page where we have more than 70,000 plus followers who are actively engaged on a day in and day out basis and who get to know different sort of selection and different kind of products that keep launching from time to time as such over here. All right. In terms of data analytics that we have, so Amazon is a very data centric company in which we believe that data can enable to shape the way that we structure conversations to sellers and also enable them to understand what sort of product is going to sell right and or kya kar sakte hain hum in order to improve your sales across. All right. So basically we follow the right time at a right place at right time strategy over here. All right. Amazon can enable you to showcase your products to the right set of customers by using the right keywords and targeting the right set of customers with the marketing campaigns as such in terms of helping you grow and develop these strategies across over here as well. All right. So now, moving on, what are the prerequisites? I hope this slide answers all your questions and related to this. You need to have a GST registration, you need to have a PAN card and a bank account over here. All right. We also do require you to have an email address access and a stable and steady internet connection in order for you to access your backend panel and in order to understand the emails that come across over here as such. All right. Amazon is now available in multiple languages in order to enable India's issues in terms of understanding English, or in terms of the native language, as people would like to call it in over here. What happens over here is that Amazon is available in Hindi as such, where you can convert the entire Amazon Seller Central panel into the Hindi language. That allows you as such in terms of understanding and overcoming the hurdles of not being able to understand English, and also carrying on the tradition that India is a democratic country that places people first rather than religion, creed, caste, or anything of that sort over there. All right. Amazon, we also need a dedicated POC in order to run the store, because we do understand that the owners, founders, and artisans as such over there are very engrossed in growing their selection as such over here. So this means that either you handle the account yourself, or you can appoint a person of contact who we can reach out to and inform the necessary inputs that we structure out over here. Also, just want to highlight that Amazon is a very input-driven company as such. All right. So what happens is that we never guarantee a certain amount of output. We always work on the input measures that will enable you in order to understand what is the necessary needful, or what is needed in terms of structuring that particular output as such over there. All right. So inputs in terms of keywords, input in terms of what selection can be run, how to optimize the campaigns, how to improve your listings, what sort of other products can you come in, is there a particular search term keyword that has particularly picked up over the past couple of weeks that we have noticed, and if you can source or get that product, or you can manufacture that product in the handloom and handicraft space, we're more than happy in order to enable and share those conversations with you, so that you can also get those particular set of products that customers are actively looking for, and help grow the business across for yourself over here. All right. We will also enable you to attend a lot of Amazon training sessions that are pre-recorded, and will enable you to understand how to learn the tools, how to understand the processes, and how to go about selling by yourself on Amazon as such. All right. I mean, we always do recommend that you use our Amazon fulfillment centers, but in case if you do not have the ability to send across the products to the fulfillment centers over here, we also do allow you to use different mechanisms in order to sell your products as such. I will share this deck across that covers all these things in detail. Moving forward in the interest of time. So this is a particular process that I'm just quickly going to run through over here. So the registration will happen where you can send in across your details to the SACC team. SACC will send it across to us. We will verify whether you qualify for the program or not. And once we qualify you for the program, you will receive a call directly from the Amazon Amazon onboarding team that will allow you to open up and set your account in the Amazon Karigar ecosystem. All right. Once you set up the Amazon account and you are part of the Karigar program, we will enable the imaging and cataloging support for the initial launch. All right, as discussed earlier, we will assign a dedicated point of contact from the Amazon team that would enable that would enable you in terms of growing and structuring these businesses out as such over here. All right. And then we would help you launch your products. You will also get a store link from the Amazon team in order to start showcasing, in order to start attracting and sharing across with your friends and families, as well as potential future customers, so that you can also attract more and more customers in order for them to come across and buy your products from Amazon itself. All right. Now, moving on as such over here, we always do recommend to have higher variety of products. We have, I mean, the number that is written over here is more than 100, but on the ideal side, we would like to have at least about 50 products to begin with, and then after that, structure it and grow across over there. We also do understand in the grocery segment that they might not have so many products, or you might be working on products over here. So only for grocery, we are allowing you to launch with at least about 20 or 30 products to begin with, and then after that, as we grow across, we want you to have a lot more products down the line as such over there. All right. Good imaging. We provide the professional photo shoot. We provide a detailed cataloging as such over here, and we give you the points of contacts from these organizations who we reach out to as part of our network. So once we enable this particular thing, we always recommend that you have these connects going for you and working with you, so that you can also grow. And in case if you have new products down the line, you can go back to them as they are already approved by Amazon in terms of enabling these particular conversations as such. All right. Um, we want you to have a Prime badge. All right. Customers prefer Prime, and we also have noticed that any customer who, a seller who comes in, that is, if you launch your Amazon selling account tomorrow, what we have noticed is that when you are on Prime, you have 4 times more the response from customers rather than not being on Prime. All right. The reason being that when Amazon came into India, Amazon clearly mentioned that we want and we ensure that we have to deliver the product to the customer in a 2-day or 3-day span at the max. All right. And this enables these customers to feel valued and feel and understand that these things happen across over here. All right. Yes, Sumit, you have a question?
सुमित, आपने हैंड रेज किया है, सो डू यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन? आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है मुझे? आप पूछ सकते हैं. I'll just unmute you. Please आप unmute कीजिए. Yeah.
मैम, ग्लोसरी आइटम्स, होममेड ग्लोसरी आइटम्स कौन सी होंगी इसमें? सर बोल रहे हैं.
Right. So Aamir sir, could you just please elaborate in that?
Yeah. Now, Sumitji, homemade grocery items basically include your, काफी ज्यादा items होते हैं ना, like लड्डूज या फिर घी बनाए हुए सामान, या कुछ वैसे जो आपकी ट्रेडिशनल मिठाई जो होते हैं वो 99% तो हैंडमेड ही बनते हैं ना सुमित. As such like that over there. Now, apart from that, peanut butter भी handmade बन सकता है. ये granola bars भी handmade बन सकता है. Super food जो इंडिया का नया strategy है in terms of helping people lose weight, ये सब बन सकता है हाथ से. ठीक है. तो आप एक काम कीजिए, आपके पास अगर कोई प्रोडक्ट सिलेक्शन है ऐसे, तो आप SACC टीम को भेज दीजिए. हम वो मुझे भेज के मैं वेरीफाई करके मैं आपको बोलता हूँ कि whether these particular selections can work or not as such.
So all the participants who are listening right now, तो मैं आप सभी को यही चीज बताना चाहूंगी कि सर बार-बार एम्फेसिस करें कि आपके पास जो भी क्वेरीज जैसे प्रोडक्ट से रिलेटेड, आप अपने प्रोडक्ट्स के लिस्ट हमें भेजिए. सर इज सेइंग कि हम उनको आगे Amazon टीम को दे देंगे एंड देन दे विल बी एबल टू हेल्प अस इन सिलेक्टिंग दोस प्रोडक्ट्स आल्सो. वो उसमें भी हमें गाइड कर देंगे कि which products can be listed and on the Amazon Karigar. Right, sir?
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
Okay.
All right. So,
yes.
I mean, this is the last part of the presentation as such over here in terms of this. So, marketing support की तरफ से हमारे तरफ से आपको पूरा support मिलेगा. ठीक है. जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल इंडिपेंडेंस डे हो गया, जिसमें हमने काफी एक बड़ा सा कैंपेन दिया था, where we promoted a lot of the government emporiums as such over here. We have promoted regional crafts over here as well. We have also promoted like Swadeshi fabrics, handlooms of India, different types of handicrafts, handlooms are promoted as such over here. All right. And we have also celebrated the weavers of India, like say Sambalpuri, Tant, Maheshwari, and the other products as such over here as well. All right. देन यहाँ पे ऐसे प्रमोशंस भी होते हैं. यहाँ पे Amazon कारीगर पे we have something known as a Silk Mark store in India. All right. So Silk Mark store, as long as you have the certification, in order to prove the Silk Mark certification as such over here, we can put your products over here, and we can ensure that your products are showcased as such over here as well. All right. We also do have a lot of home driving campaigns and other campaigns that we run across over here in order to attract more and more customers that come across and share across the entire selection as such. All right. We had a major campaign that we run every year, that is stand for handmade, जिसमें हम पूरा का पूरा referral fee waive off करते हैं. ठीक है, it goes down to a complete zero referral fee. That is a good 2-3 week initiative that we run. I mean, the first time that we ran it was a 10-week initiative. Now we have sort of optimized it a little bit more, and we have a Shakuntala. I mean, when Shakuntala Devi's movie came out, we had a campaign with Vidya Balan also, and we do have continuous campaigns that keep on going like this as such over here. All right. Abhi jo campaign, we have an event that is coming up very soon on the 19th and the 20th, known as Government Emporium Days, that enables government emporiums in order to get featured across over here and showcase their selection in order to attract more and more customers to understand the traditional arts and crafts of India and help gain interest in that as well. All right. We also do have a marketing support like Karigar Mela as such over here. So this is something that we started off last year. And in this particular Mela, we have a lot of authentic arts and crafts from our partners, authentic handloom, handicraft related products. And we also showcase a lot of selections that come across over here as well. All right. And I mean, as I said, we also do have our Karigar page on Instagram that is basically used in order to promote and drive traffic onto the Amazon Karigar storefront as such over here. All right. We do have a lot of PR, mobile notifications, and digital ad support in terms of this, and we and in our PR and our PR basically gets covered by Times of India, Economic Times, and all the A+ rated news agencies across India. We also do have local and regional news coverage as well that can help gain and that can help with the traction for your particular products as such over here. All right. Now, in terms of this, I'm skipping through this slide because this does not have the information. And yeah, now ये seller testimonials है in terms of mud work as such over here, in terms of understanding this. Beyond that, we have the blue pottery art that is traditional to India as such over here as well. All right. I mean, you can see the sales increase since the time they have launched as such. All right. I mean, they've gone from a 6 to 7 member team to a 50-member team. So, I mean, it's potentially that 50 people have gained employment because of this particular of the blue art pottery coming in on Amazon as such over here. All right. And these are the fee components as such over here, and you can find the detailed fee component on this particular link. All right. As I've said, the Carical referral fee benefit that comes across, referral fee will be no more than 8% versus 17% for, say, the apparel category and the other categories as such. If you have any questions, more than happy to take them at this stage. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it from my side in terms of the Amazon Karigar presentation. If you have any questions or anything of that sort, more than happy to answer them, more than happy to take them. And अगर आपको कुछ questions हैं या कुछ doubts हैं, तो please पूछ लीजिए. मैं जितना कोशिश हो सकता है, I will try to answer it right now. अगर मेरे पास जवाब नहीं है अभी, तो I will get back to you on the same as well. जी अरुण जी.
अरुण, हम अनम्यूट करके क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं. Arvind. Arvind.
Hello.
Hello, Ash Traders.
Hello. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
तो कैसे हैं आप लोग?
बस बढ़िया.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि जैसे कि हम लोगों का काम है यूटेंसिल्स में, लग्जरियस आइटम, ब्रास एंड कॉपर में.
हाँ जी.
तो इन चीजों को संभाल के रखना लॉन्ग टाइम तक बहुत मुश्किल होता है. क्योंकि कलर फेड हो जाता है या फिर जो भी यूटेंसिल्स होते हैं वो कुछ टाइम आने के बाद खराब हो जाते हैं।
हाँ जी।
तो मैं अपने कस्टमर्स को ये चाहता हूँ कि वो हमसे ही जुड़े रहे। जैसे कि मान लीजिए कि उन्होंने हमसे ग्लास परचेज किया और 2 साल तक उन्होंने यूज किया, और मैं चाहता हूँ कि वो कस्टमर हमें ही वापस सेल बेच दे, वो जो उनका स्क्रैप हो गया, वो स्क्रैप जो होते हैं।
हाँ जी।
और कस्टमर को हम अपने प्रोडक्ट पे 1 ईयर की वारंटी दे, तो क्या कस्टमर के चांसेस है हमारी तरफ अट्रैक्ट होने के?
अरविंद जी, जो आपका क्वेश्चन है वो बहुत सही क्वेश्चन है। एज सच वी हियर, देखिए सर, सीधी सी बात है, इफ यू हैव और इफ यू वांट टू कनेक्ट विद द कस्टमर एज सच, you see what you can do is you can send in a small card along with your product. ठीक है, एक छोटा सा कार्ड आप भेज सकते हो जिसमें आपका ये लिखा गया है कि आई मीन प्रोडक्ट केयर एंड आफ्टर यूटिलाइजिंग द प्रोडक्ट जो आपको वापस बेचना है जैसे आप चाहते हैं। ठीक है, बट कभी भी आप ये कार्ड में अपने रेटिंग के बारे में नहीं बात कर सकते हो या कोई एग्जिस्टिंग ऑफर दे सकते हो। यानी कि फॉर एग्जांपल इफ यू अगर आप बोलते हो अगर मुझे प्रोडक्ट मिला है, ठीक है, अगर मैं प्रोडक्ट वापस आपको बेचता हूं तो आई मीन आप मुझे नेक्स्ट टाइम 10% ऑफ देंगे या 5% ऑफ देंगे, ऐसे कभी नहीं हो सकता है सर। ठीक है, अगर इफ इट इज एनीथिंग अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट एंड इफ यू जस्ट से दैट आई मीन दिस इज हाउ यू टेक केयर ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट एंड वंस यू हैव यूटिलाइज द प्रोडक्ट और जब स्क्रैप बन जाता है तो आप मुझे वापस आके भेज सकते हो इस नंबर पे, तो वो अलग बात है सर। ठीक है, आई होप दैट आंसर्स योर क्वेश्चन अरुण जी।
अरविंद, आई होप आपका क्वेश्चन आंसर्ड हुआ। इफ यू हैव एनी फॉलो अप क्वेश्चन आप पूछ सकते हैं। Arvind, are you there? Arvind?
हेलो।
Yes, yes, please पूछिए।
अनम्यूट हो गया मेरे। आपने जो बोला वो मैं समझ गया कि मैं उनको कोई ऑफर वैसा नहीं दूं।
राइट।
हाँ ठीक है, तो मतलब यूटेंसिल्स पे जस्ट लाइक ऑफ जैसे कि हम जैसे बोट वाले कुछ कर रहे हैं, जैसे कि कोई भी कंपनी जो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कंपनी होती है वो अपने कुछ आइटम्स की वारंटी देते हैं, जैसे फ्रिज हो गया या एयरपोर्ट्स देते हैं हम, 1 ईयर की वारंटी होती है।
राइट।
उसमें बैटरी इशू है या फिर कुछ भी है तो वो अपने सर्विस सेंटर पे आते हैं उनको रिपेयर करवाने के लिए।
ओके।
तो मैं चाहता हूँ कि जैसे कि हमने अपनी कोई प्लेट बेची या फिर कोई भी ग्लास बेचा, सेल आउट किया हमने अमेज़न पे, और हमने पॉलिश की वारंटी दी है कि हाँ अगर 6 महीने के अंदर कोई भी पॉलिश में कुछ इशू आता है तो वो हमारे सर्विस सेंटर पे आके वो रीपॉलिश करवा सकते हैं या फिर अपने प्रोडक्ट को चेंज करवा सकते हैं। और अगर 1 ईयर के अंदर कोई भी प्रोडक्ट में कोई डैमेज होता है तो हम उन्हें नया प्रोडक्ट देंगे, क्योंकि ये यूटेंसिल्स में तो अभी अवेलेबल है नहीं ये आइडियाज, जहां तक मुझे लगता है। तो क्या इन सब चीजों से प्रॉफिट हो पाएगा?
सर देखिए, सीधी सी बात है, प्रॉफिट की बात आप छोड़ दीजिए, अभी आप पहले फोकस कीजिए कि आप इतना मजबूत अपना प्रोडक्ट बनाए कि कोई भी कस्टमर आपको वापस आके ये ना कह सकते कि हाँ सर ये प्रोडक्ट डैमेज हुआ है। ठीक है, हाँ आप ऑफर दीजिए कि हाँ अगर डैमेज हो गया तो मैं आपको रिफंड दे दूंगा या नया प्रोडक्ट दे दूंगा या कुछ वैसे। ठीक है, बट आपके प्रोडक्ट में ऐसी हिम्मत होना चाहिए कि आप आके बोल सकते हैं मार्केट में कि आप तोड़ के दिखाओ या आप कुछ भी करके दिखाओ, अगर कुछ भी होगा तो मैं इमीडिएटली रिप्लेस कर दूंगा। तो कस्टमर के ऊपर ये भरोसा होना चाहिए कि हाँ अरविंद जी की जो कंपनी है वो सीधा है और उनके जो प्रोडक्ट्स हैं वो इतना मजबूत होते हैं कि सालों साल बस ऐसे ही चलते रहे। ठीक है, और कोई भी प्रॉब्लम ना आए। बस आपको ये रखना चाहिए। प्रॉफिट की बात आप तब कीजिए जब आपकी सेल्स बहुत ज्यादा होते हैं। ठीक है, हम Amazon में प्रॉफिट की बात नहीं करते हैं, सेल्स की बात नहीं करते हैं, बस ये करते हैं कि आपकी प्रोडक्ट क्वालिटी, आपकी इनपुट्स जो हम दे रहे हैं वो आपके ऊपर इनपुट्स जो हम दे रहे हैं और जो टाइम इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं हम आपके साथ, आप बेसिकली वो इस्तेमाल करके आप अपने बिजनेस पे फोकस कीजिए। ठीक है, और जो होगा वो आराम से इत्मीनान से वो हो जाएगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है इसमें। ठीक है।
So So Aamir sir, just इससे related थोड़ा जैसे आपने explain किया अरविंद के लिए, क्योंकि अर्श traders हैं, they are doing in copper ware. So मैं इनके लिए ही पूछना चाहूंगी कि सर इस तरीके से जैसे इन्होंने अपने फोटोग्राफ्स डाले हैं कैटलॉग में, अभी जो फोटोशूट हुआ अपने स्टोर पे इन्होंने भी पिक्चर्स डाले हैं. So आपके accordingly they should also put a video also, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Arvind, जैसा सर ने बोला है उस तरीके से आप कीजिए. आई थिंक दिस विल हेल्प यू इन सेलिंग मोर ऑफ योर प्रोडक्ट्स एंड कस्टमर्स को आपकी वो ज्यादा होगी, राइट?
सीधी सी बात है. I mean, it's a general advice for everybody as such over here, where what happens is that when we look on when we go to a marketplace, all right, like if we go to a physical store या किराना दुकान पे जाते हैं या कहीं पे जाते हैं ना, हमारे पास अपने हाथ में प्रोडक्ट होता है, ठीक है. तो जैसे हम फील करते हैं, जैसे हम टच करते हैं, हम ऑटोमेटिकली जान सकते हैं कि ये प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी की बनी हुई है या नहीं, ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे जब हम ई कॉमर्स में आते हैं तो ई कॉमर्स का ये बड़ा सा फायदा होता है कि जैसे आपके प्रोडक्ट इमेजेस पे डिपेंड करते हैं, ठीक है. नाउ अगर मैं ये दिखा दूं यहाँ पे, ठीक है, कि ऐसे प्रोडक्ट होता है, ठीक है, अगर ये वाला प्रोडक्ट मैं दिखा दूं आपको, तो ये वाला प्रोडक्ट जो है इतना बढ़िया लग रहा है यहाँ पे, ठीक है, कि आपको मन होगा कि आप खरीद लें ये प्रोडक्ट, ठीक है. लेकिन अगर कुछ भी अगर आप ऑफलाइन स्टोर में जाते हैं तो आपको टच फील वैसे हो सकता है, तो उस हिसाब से आपको जानकारी मिलती है कि वेदर दिस प्रोडक्ट इज गुड क्वालिटी और नॉट. बट यहाँ पे इट प्योरली डिपेंड्स ऑन द इमेज ऑफ योर प्रोडक्ट, ठीक है. सो दिस इज समथिंग दैट आई वुड लाइक टू हाईलाइट ओवर हियर एज सच.
So Arvind, I hope your question has been answered. So wonderfully explained this question. So any other questions, please ask as many questions you can.
Okay, let's do it in this way. What about ebooks? Ebooks can be sold saloni, but they do not qualify for the Karigar program.
Right. Okay. So I would just like to ask one question, that we have a lot of students, entrepreneurs who come with very beautiful handmade decorative products, but their products are very, not that expensive, but, they are very hesitant for GST, taking the GST number. So how could they get listed on Amazon? That's a big question.
Ideally speaking, what I would recommend is that if there is a complication of GST, I would recommend identifying, I would request the SACC team to basically identify something known as an aggregator. All right. So once you identify the aggregator, you can buy these products from these student entrepreneurs as such over there, or you can get into an agreement with the student entrepreneurs as per the payout protocol that the aggregator would decide, and SACC would mediate this particular aspect of it. All right. And what we would do is that we would launch this particular aggregator and work with this aggregator in order to help them and grow the sales of this aggregator as such.
Great, sir. Great. We'll definitely look into this. So do we have any other questions from the participants? Please, आप लोग hand raise कर सकते हैं, आप लोग chat box में लिख सकते हैं अगर आपके कोई questions हैं तो. So like we have startup who is into spices, handmade spices, naturally kutte hue masale. So can that be also included on our Amazon?
Yes.
Okay. So any other requirement except the GST and the requirements which we have for other Karigar process?
No.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So what about Laddu, Gopal, Winter dresses? This is as long as Pooja ji, as long as the product is handmade or involves a process of handmade, then yes, we can accept that. That should not be an issue. I hope that answers your question, Pooja. Saloni, how should we set the product price in order to sell on Amazon? Is there okay? So in order to sell on Amazon over here, Saloni, I will be sharing across a calculator with the SACC team by Monday. All right. So you can request them in order to share that with you, and you can have a conversation with them accordingly as such over there. So all you need to do is just input the numbers, and once you have these numbers, you can calculate your price accordingly. I hope that answers your questions.
Saloni, I would also request you to please आप एक बार अपने जो center head से बात कीजिए, because we are already doing this. ठीक है, so please आप एक बार उनसे contact कीजिए regarding all these issues. आपको सब कुछ clear हो जाएगा, because we have the whole onboarding process जिसमें pricing calculations we do it by ourselves, and this is very easy, right? So we'll help you in that. We'll guide you. Even the Amazon team is also helping us in this. So मैं सभी students, सभी participants को यहाँ पे बताना चाहूँगी कि 5 of our startups across our centers have been onboarded on Amazon in the last 2-3 months. So don't worry, बिना हिचकिचाए आप लोग हमसे जुड़िए, हमसे बात कीजिए, आपके जो भी products हैं, जो भी product list है, हमसे share कीजिए. We'll be helping you out in and out. कि उसमें क्या क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है, क्या क्या प्रोसेस है, क्या उसमें आपकी प्रोसेस की पूरी फॉलोअप्स ली जाएंगी. Amazon टीम के साथ आपको डायरेक्टली कांटेक्ट करवाया जाएगा. सो डोंट वरी अबाउट इट, राइट? सो आप अपने अपने सेंटर हेड से जरूर जुड़िए एंड जानिए कि हम इसको किस तरीके से कर रहे हैं. ओके, So thank you, Aamir sir. Thank you so much for giving us this wonderful session and such in-depth knowledge about getting onboarded on Amazon and how to list on Amazon. It was really nice to hear it directly from the team of Amazon. So
thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving me this. Giving this space in order to come across over here. Vineet sir, I do hear that we need to get SACC onboarded as a partner officially. I mean, we have signed an MOU with SACC's team as such over there. But sir, as discussed with you, I mean, we have only 5 onboarded sellers at the moment. I'm hoping after this conversation, all the 40 plus members who joined this call come in and directly get on board with Amazon as such over here as well. All right. If you have any questions or any concerns or details that you would want to know, more than happy to hear them from you, more than happy to hear from the SACC team, and looking forward to have a lot more sellers come across as such.
Absolutely, Aamir. Thank you so much for always encouraging and always being after me, I say, being after my life to bring in more sellers. Really puts us on our toes, and this is what I tell my team as well, which is putting in a lot of hard work for encouraging these young entrepreneurs to opt Amazon as a marketplace. We reckon that this is actually the best exposure that they can get at this stage. So certainly we are on it, and thank you so much for our association. I really appreciate our conversations. And I really believe and hope that this partnership is going to go a long way. And a lot many of these entrepreneurs who are already connected with us and the ones who are yet to connect with us will get benefited through this association. Thank you so much, Aamir, for your time today.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Vineet.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vineet. Thank you, everybody as such over here. And always remember, it's still day 1. Any questions or anything that you guys have after this, please, you can direct it through SACC and I will pick them up from there. All right. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Thank you.